Hello everyone, this is Ennio Galliano from the Michael Chekhov Studio London. Welcome to another episode of these online Q&A sessions. Today's question is also very interesting. It's from Sandra from the UK. She says, "Hi Ennio, my name is Sandra, I'm from the UK. In a previous video, you mentioned receiving as a way to access the world of imagination and go beyond the limits of the intellect. Could you be more specific about receiving? How do we receive?" Okay, Sandra, come to one of our workshops. No, okay, this is part of the technique, okay? I will answer your question, but it's very important that we understand that concepts are never going to help us, okay? Whatever I say to you now can make sense, but words don't teach. It will be a concept in your mind. You need a real experience of it in order to own it, because now you can understand it, but then there is a long road from your head to your heart, as a good friend of mine always tells me. So when you know a lot about things in this level, but you can't incarnate it, can be very frustrating. But I will give it to you, and hopefully that will make you want to explore it, okay? And then own it and have a real experience of it. We access the world of imagination, and that's from where we receive through the principles. Chekhov gave us a series of principles. What are the principles? There is another video in our channel by Graham Dixon, the director of the school, talking about principles. I'll give you a brief summary, okay? Principles are the elements that connects us straight with the world of imagination. Chekhov probably, I don't know because I never met him, thought, okay, if my job as an actor is to create realities, right, on stage or in front of the camera, and I live in a very perfect and complete creation, reality, the world where I live, maybe the answer I need is not here, but the answer I need in my question to how do I create, it's probably in this creation around me, the most perfect creation, nature, life. So observing this creation, he began to discover a series of principles like laws that are operating behind this creation all the time. And using those very same principles, we access the world of imagination, the world of the potential, and therefore we create, accessing that world, relating with that world. It's not making, it's relating with it. And out of that meeting, something is born. So the principles are many, okay? There are going to be videos about the principles. But one example, for example, you were asking, how do I receive? There is one principle which is the psychophysical connection, which means what my physical body, we call it number one, the shape and form of my number one, it's connected with my number two, my inner life, soul, psychology, whatever. Number one and number two, physical body number one, inner life number two, okay? That's easier. There's no baggage to those concepts. That's why Graham gave them that name, 1 and 2. So the psychophysical connection says that 1 and 2 are connected. So if I change the shape and form of my number 1, my number 2 is going to start moving. There's going to be a new configuration in my inner life, and it's connected. So, having said this, let's do a little bit of an example for you. How do I create feelings? How do I create a character? How do I access this world where you're telling me all of that is available to me? Let's start with one principle, the 1 and 2 connection. So just by changing the shape and form of my number 1 a little bit, just 1 millimeter is enough. We need to get this delicate balance, because if we do it too physically, number 2 gets stuck. We're only paying attention to the physical reality, but we're in connection with the world of imagination. So from the physical point of view, we do 1 or 2 millimeters and wait for something to happen. then we will receive something. I'll try to do an example for you, okay? A demonstration for you. Maybe, well, I'm sure it's gonna work. Okay, so I pick a bit of my body, because the shot is only to here. I will pick a bit, my chin, okay? I'm going to raise my chin 1 or 2 millimeters, and then I'm going to wait for something to happen in my number 2. I'm not determined with my mind and my will what is going to happen. Something will come. Sometimes it's just a sensation, sometimes it's very quick, and it's a whole situation, a character, something. Okay, let's do it. So first, I start in this neutral position. I acknowledge the neutrality of this optimum position. It's like the canvas is white right now. It's a blank canvas. And now we're going to start adding color by not creating a feeling from my will, but doing this 1 and 2 relation. Okay? Okay. Neutral. Chin goes up, and immediately something begins to happen. My tempo, my voice, my relationship with you, with the camera, changes immediately. And I could take this further or not, but I'm beginning to receive something there. Okay, there was a character, it was a bit arrogant, there was a relationship with it. I didn't impose this from here, it came. This is the first step that's to connect with the worlds of imagination. This is one of the principles, but there are many other principles, okay? But look at the steps. First, I give, I do something, chin up, and then I receive something from doing that. I begin to feel something in my number 2, and that's my fuel as an actor. That's what I'm using to then take it further and do a scene or a character. So it's a balance between giving and receiving, yeah? But you gotta give just enough. It's a little bit, and then you receive. There is another video talking about this balance between giving and receiving. Take it in our channel, okay? Well, Sandra, I hope that helped. And everyone else, keep sending us your questions. We're very excited with all the questions that we're receiving. They're all very good. So send them to this email address that appears below. And like, subscribe to our channel, and see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye.